After knocking off Hillsdale on Tuesday for their first conference loss, Norwayne looks to make it a 2-game sweep, but they come to Jeromesville with the Falcons looking for revenge to get back into second place. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with Pregame coming your way next.
She got that.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi, and you're watching baseball action exclusively on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jeromesville, Ohio, for today's WCAL contest between Hillsdale and Norwayne. Travis Berardi here in Jeromesville, as Norwayne, winning on Tuesday, handed Hillsdale its first loss. Falcons looking to get back to within a game of Waynedale here with a win today. Just underway. They started early on us today. It's a little short ground ball to short on the first. Got him for the first 2 outs of the game. Falcons with Gavin Kasdorf on the mound. As up for Norwayne, Lucas Dutt. Doot swings through that one for strike one. The 0-1. Off-speed curveball high. It's 1-1. We'll get into our pregame festivities here in between innings. The 1-1 to Doot. Low and outside. It's 2 balls and a strike. Waynedale unbeaten in conference play. Tied with Norwayne. Hillsdale a game back. 2-1. Fouled off. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Check swing, but he held. It'll count as full here with 2 down in the top of the first. The 3-2 fouled off, back behind us, and he stays alive at 3-2. Beautiful day once again here in Jeromesville. About 78 degrees, nothing but sun. Another 3-2 taken for ball 4. And a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Ashton Snyder. Snyder, the cleanup hitter for the Bobcats. Run on first, 2 down, top 1. Line drive, foul down the line. No balls and a strike. The pitch, curveball, he swings at it, and he's going to hit that foul all the way up towards the football field, way out ahead. And Kasdorf is ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Doot on first. Kasdorf ready with the 0-2. Flare in the right and tracked down by Brady Heller to end the inning. As we take a look at the catch, we've played a half inning, but we're going to keep it right here as we welcome you inside the 89 Homes pregame show. No runs, no hits, 1 left on for Norwayne. Coming in with a record of 6-2, 5-0 in the Wayne County. Hillsdale 7-3, 5-1 in the WCAL. As we take a look at the team spotlight for the Bobcats of Norwayne. 6, the number 11 team in the latest D3 coaches poll. Knocked off Hillsdale in 8 innings on Tuesday, 2-1. 9 runs per game offensively averaging, and they're only averaging 3.6 giving up. They knocked off Hillsdale. They fell to the defending D4 state champs in Highland on the 13th, and they knocked off Rittman 13-6. Player spotlight here today is the man that pitched a complete game in that 8-inning thriller over Hillsdale. Gave up no earned runs, so 1 unearned run in that 2-1 win for Ashton Snyder. The cleanup hitter, you just saw almost drop one in the gap. 10 strikeouts against the Falcons. Now for the home team spotlight for Hillsdale, brought to you by 89 Homes under head coach Jason Snow. Both riding a 2-game losing streak, back-to-back losses, both by 1 run. The 8-inning loss and a 7-6 loss on Saturday to rival Loudonville. As a team, they're hitting .321. They've scored 90 runs per game. So that's an average of 9 per game. Easiest math right there. 16 extra base hits, and pitching-wise, a .434 ERA, 49 strikeouts, 38 walks. They did knock off Doughton 9-4. That was a game you saw live and free last week. And our player spotlight is our leadoff hitter today, and that is one Jack Fickes. Batting average of .485 so far this season, 21 ribbies, 14 RBI from the leadoff spot. So Jack, the one that likes to get things going early on, and then once the bottom of the order gets on base, he's the one to drive them in. As we are ready for the bottom of the first. Want to welcome everybody watching live and free this afternoon. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you right back out. Fickes facing Mike Steingass. And his first pitch, low for ball one. The 1-0. Ground ball the third, diving stab on the first. What a play. Take a look at the Home and Kitchen Supply replay on that one. A great stab for out number one. An early diamond cut candidate right there. First pitch in is a strike to Braylon Jarvis, tonight's catcher for the Falcons. Takes that curveball for strike two. The 0-2, wide and outside, it's 1-2. Softball teams playing each other as well on the other side of the complex behind us. Hillsdale knocked off Norwayne 8-5 2 nights ago. Curveball hit the end of the bat. Hit the knob. Jarvis didn't go down the first. He knew where it hit. We take a look at the replay, and that'll be a foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. 2 down. That'll bring up Owen Hoffman. Another 400 hitter for the Falcons. First pitch, it's a fly ball out the center, but right at the center fielder makes the catch. And that'll do it for the first inning. We played one here from Jeromesville. Scoreless after one.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Top of the second coming up here. 0-0 the score. Only one base runner in that first inning. It was a 2-out walk for Norwayne. Travis Berardi back here in Jeromesville on this wonderful April afternoon. Logan Ditchler will lead things off for the Bobcats here. Bottom one. Once again, want to say hello to everybody watching. Live and free. Let us know where you're watching from. First pitch from Kasdorf in there for strike one. Dylan Tanner on deck. Line drive right at second base. One down. Watch the Home and Kitchen Supply replay. Perfectly positioned there. Didn't really have to move too much for out number one. That'll bring up Tanner. First pitch low. Ball one. The 1-0 in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Ball two. It's a big series on both sides of the complex today for baseball and softball. Both teams at the top of the conference. The 2-1. Chopper out the short on the first. Just got him. Two down. And this is the key for both sides here today is good defense because they're going to put it in play. It may come down to, just like on Tuesday, just a run or two. And the first pitch hits the batter on the back. Dan Steingass will reach with 2 outs on the hit batsman. That'll bring up Luke Larison. The Norwayne 8-hitter. First pitch outside. The 1-0. In there for a strike. It's 1-1. As the game goes on, we'll try and get some updates on other scores from around the area, including the WCALs. That pitch is outside. 2-1. Mason Moyer, the 9-hitter, on deck. The 2-1. Chopper down to third. Easily handled on the first. It's thrown away. Runners will advance 90 feet. And an error on the third baseman keeps the inning alive. Still 2 down, though, for Mason Moyer. First pitch to him. Inside, ball one. Kasdorf would love to get the out here, not only to keep the game scoreless, but to leave the top of the order for the third inning. The 1-0's in there for a strike. Still no score here on the Simonson Construction Services scoreboard. Steingass on third. Larison on second. As Moyer takes ball two. The 2-1. Inside. He's a ball away from loading the bases for the top of the order. The 3-1 pitch. Ball four, bases are loaded. brings up the leadoff hitter in Bo Poland. Poland flew out the deep right to start the game. Takes that low for ball one. The 1-0 to Bo. Grounded off the pitcher and through. One run will score. The second run is going to get out at the plate. Norwayne gets one, but a beautiful throw and relay, as we'll show you right here, keeps the Bobcats from scoring another. Played 1.5. Norwayne with a 1-0 lead. Norwayne strikes first, but a nice relay from the outfield keeps it just at 1-0. Travis Berardi back here in Jeromesville. Byron Bickle will start things off as he takes low for ball one. The 1-0. In there for a strike. It's 1-1. Fly ball, medium left field, and it's caught for out number one. Hillsdale putting bat on ball, but just right at Norwayne fielders. That'll bring up Kevin Kasdorf, today's starter. First pitch popped right up. Third baseman makes the catch, 2 down. So a quick 2 outs here for Mike Steingass. First pitch to Cale Lewis in there for a strike. Oh, 1 taken for a ball. It's 1-1. Low, 2-1. Dylan Fickes on deck. The 2-1. High, it's 3-1. The 3-1. Popped up but out of play over my head. It's full at 3-2. Lewis looking to keep the inning alive for Hillsdale. The payoff pitch. Chopper down to third, backs up on it, makes the throw across, and just beats him out to end the second inning. 6 up, 6 down for Norwayne as we head to the top of the third.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Top 3 coming up here from beautiful Jeromesville, Ohio. Norwayne leading this one 1-0. Travis Berardi back here alongside my camera woman extraordinaire, Madeline Zizzuto, as always. As Steingass takes strike 1. Norwayne scored with 2 out. Dan Steingass hit by a pitch. Luke Larison reached on an error. Mason Moyer loaded up the bases, and then a RBI single by Poland. Scored 1, but Larison was gunned down at home for the 3rd out. Steingass ahead, 3 balls and a strike here. 3-1. Lined foul, it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. So that'll put a runner on here with nobody out. Lucas Dute walked with 2 out in the first. Runner goes, throw down is high, and it's a stolen base. Steingass able to turn on the gas there. 1-0. Ground ball in the hole between first and second. The ball is bobbled. The runner will score. It's 2-0. So a base hit to right, advanced Steingass to third, and then the bobble by the right fielder allowed him to score to make it 2-0. Brings up Snyder. Runner goes again. Throw down is better this time, but on the opposite side of the base. And it's another stolen base. Pitch was a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Chopper hits the batter. It's a foul ball. Evens the count at 1. One ball, one strike. The pitch. Fouled off to the right. It's 1-2. Norwayne scoring runs in the second and here in the third. The 1-2. Chopped down the third. Bobbled. And the run will be safe at first, an error. It's first and second with nobody out. First pitch, it's a bunt. First baseman tags him out. It's a sacrifice. One down, moves the runners 90 feet. Ditchler does the job, brings up Tanner now with 2 in scoring position and 1 out. Grounded out to short in the second as Hillsdale brings in the infield. Every infielder on the edge of where the grass would be if this wasn't turf. Fouled off. It's 1-1. One's on the board here in the top of the third. Norwayne looking to break this one open. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Big batter here for Kasdorf if he can strike him out. It'll help things out. The pitch fouled back, right back at us. It stays at 3-2. Another 1-2. Popped up. It won't stay in play. It does stay in play. It caught it. Bobbled off of the catcher. Somehow, some way. Byron right there. After Jarvis bobbled it, makes the catch for the second out. No runners advance, and another diamond cut nominee. And that is why you normally have 2 players going after a foul ball like that, just in case. It's bobbled. You can still catch it. The 1-0. Fouled off, it's 1-1. And if Kasdorf can get out of this inning with no more damage, look back at that play. The 1-1. In there for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Only game of the day here on the OH Report. Tomorrow, we will have Mid-Ohio Spring Softball Classic action for you. The Hillsdale Lady Falcons taking on Upper Sandusky. Also Ashland versus Perry. Swing and a miss on the curveball. Got the tag, and somehow, some way, the Falcons limit damage and only give up a run. It's 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. So Norwayne had runners on second and third with one out, but could not score. They did get one across and lead it 2-0. Travis Berardi back here at Hillsdale. Falcons 7, 8, 9 hitters will get their first at bats today against Mike Steingass. Dylan Fickes will lead things off. First pitch to Dylan. Down the right field line. Diving play. He got it. Wow. The ball was tailing away from the right fielder, and he was still able to make the snow cone catch. One down. That'll bring up Jesse Trevathan. Swings through that one. It's 1-1. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. That one high to even at 2. Brock Bauer on deck. 2-2 pitch, high, ball 3. The full count pitch. Wide, ball 4, and Hillsdale's got a runner on. Their first runner of the day. Steingass ready. Ball fouled off. It's going to get out of play for strike 1. Jack Fickes on deck for his second at bat of the game. The 0-1 to Bauer. Throw over the first, back in time. Jesse under the tag. Back again, safe. The pitch this time is delivered for strike 2. Bauer, 318 hitter for the Falcons. The pitch. Foul ball. It should stay in play. The catcher gets over there, but hits the top of the fence. Bauer stays alive. No balls and 2 strikes for Steingass. Has 1 strikeout already today. Another throw over the first. Just beat it back. Stays 0-2. The pitch. Line drive right at the second baseman. He's going to get the first baseman for the double play. Take a look at the replay. Runner took off, and it turns into a double play and ends the inning. We've played 3. Norwayne leads it 2-0.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
On to the 4th inning here on the baseball side of things. Softball's only in the top of the 2nd. Norwayne leading that one 5-3. So runs are at a minimum over here. You can't keep people off of home plate on the other side. Luke Larison up. Takes ball 2. He reached on an error back in the 2nd. The pitch. Ground ball foul. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Low. It's 3-1. Mason Moyer, the 9-hitter on deck, walked in the 2nd. 3-1. In there. Count is full. Kasdorf got his first strikeout of the game on a curveball to end the last inning. Little Drubber, the 3rd. Fickes on the 1st. 1 down. Nice play. Score that 5-3 for the first out. Two 2-0 Norwayne on the Simonson Construction Services scoreboard. Celebrating 50 years of service in North Central Ohio. Madeline Zazzuto with a fist pump and a nod of agreement. First pitch swung on and missed. Changeup got him. It's 0-1. Hillsdale will have the top of the order due up in the bottom of the 4th. yet to record a hit. The 0-1. Chopper again to Fickes. Grabs it on the first, 2 down. That one hit a bit harder than the first, but still the same result. Oh, it's Owen Hoffman. Thank you. I can't see numbers from over here. It's so sunny, you know. Everybody's wearing sunglasses, too. Everybody looks the same. Fly ball out the right. It's going to drop in for a single. 2-out single. For Poland, the leadoff hitter. I would say Jack Fickes is actually in center field. But him and Mr. Hoffman are wearing the same sunglasses today. First pitch into Steingas taken for a strike. The pitch, chopper, foul. It's 0-2. Kasdorf at 69 pitches, 42 strikes here in the fourth. Another 0-2 pitch. Line just underneath the glove of Hoffman. This time it's a single. It's first and second with 2 out. The only place that he could have hit that through the hole and left for a single. I'll bring up Lucas Dute. 1 for 1. Single walk and a stolen base. That's ripped foul for strike 1. No balls and a strike here. Top of the fourth. 2 down with 2 on. Kasdorf ready. Pitch. Curveball, fly, high fly to left. And it's going to drop in. 1 run will score. The second run will come around, and he is safe. It's a 2-out, 2 RBI double. And you can just see the ball just dropped in there. I don't know if the wind kind of knocked it down or not. But nonetheless, it breaks this one open. 4-0 now in the fourth. Brings up Snyder. Flew out the right. Reached on an air in the third. Takes ball 1. The 1-0. High fly into the gap, and it is going to drop in. Dute will score, and Snyder will replace him on second base. It's 5-0. Three 2-out runs here. Extends the lead. They'll bring up Logan Ditchler. Curveball in there for a strike. The 0-1. Bounces in there. Runner reads it perfectly and slides into third. Runner on third now. Ground ball to short on the first. And that'll end the inning, but the Bobcats add 3 more on. They lead 5-0 heading to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th here from Hillsdale. Norwayne leading it 5-0. Top of the order for the second time is Jack Fickes. Will lead things off. See if we can look at some other scores. Chippewa and Doughton tied at 1 right now. That game is, I pull it up, in the bottom of the 3rd. See if we can pull up a Waynedale score. As Fickes gets ready to step in. Jack rounded out to short. Waynedale in non-conference action right now, tied at 1 with Mount Vernon. That game in the top of the 2nd. So there are some scores from around the Wayne County Athletic League as Jack takes ball 1. Ball fouled off. It's 1-1. Steingass ready. He's only at 30 pitches. Throws that one high. It's ball 2. The 2-ball, 1-strike pitch, the Jack Fickes. Swings through that high fastball. It's 2-2. Ashton Snyder went 8 innings, was very efficient on Tuesday in that win. Steingass looking the same here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch, curveball, up the middle. It's a base hit, the first for the Falcons. And Jack Fickes leads things off. That'll bring up Braylon Jarvis, who struck out in the first inning. Falcons like coming back late. Their loss to Loudonville, they scored 5 runs in the 6th and had a tying run on second get doubled up before that loss. Their wins against Doughton, first ball fouled off for strike 1. But they finished the game last Tuesday and played the second. Hillsdale was down 1-0 before the resumption, then scored 12 straight runs, and then scored 9 unanswered in that second game, both late. So This is about the time when they start picking those bats up. The 0-1. Fouled off. It's 0-2. However, this past Tuesday, Norwayne's pitching was able to really cancel that out. An unearned run sent the game into 8 innings before they walked off. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Center fielder backing up. Makes a catch right at the front of the track for the first out. So a deep fly to center is out number 1. Brings up Owen Hoffman. First pitch, high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes here to the third baseman. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Moves Fickes to second. And the Falcons got a little something going here in the 4th. Brings up Byron Bickle, who flew out the left field. First pitch to Byron. Outside, ball 1. Kasdorf on deck, looking to help his own cause here. 1-0. Hits him, bases loaded. So the bases are loaded now with 1 down for Gavin Kasdorf. Popped out to third base in the 2nd inning. And we'll get a bit of a mound meeting. Joe Gilmore talking to his starter. Just giving him a little assurance. You have a 5-run lead here, 1 out. Calm yourself down. Let your defense back you up. On the other side of things, Hillsdale looking to continue on this momentum. Get a couple runs in here. A base hit could very well easily score 2 and get Hillsdale back into this. First and third baseman playing up on the edge of the grass. So we're ready to return. First pitch to Kasdorf. Outside, ball 1. Cale Lewis, who grounded out the third, on deck. 1-0. Ball 2. Not only are we calling a game over here on the baseball side, but we're dodging foul balls from the softball game as well. 2-0. In there for a strike. Line drive to center field. Center fielder back. Makes the catch, but it's going to be deep enough to score Fickes. It's a sac fly. It's 5-1. So Hillsdale on the board. Brings up Cale Lewis. Kasdorf just got a little too much under the ball there, but still drove it for the sac fly. First pitch to Cale. chopper goes foul. No balls, 1 strike here to the righty. The pitch. Swung through that, strike 2. Dylan Fickes on deck. The 0-2. Just outside, it's 1-2. Fickes had that line drive out the right that Larison was able to make the diving catch for last inning. Curveball fouled off. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Steingass is ready. Another 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Hoffman on second, Bickle on first. Jack Fickes scored here moments ago on the sac fly by Kasdorf. The 2-2. Fouled off, will go again. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch again. Curveball high. It's full count. Runners will be off with the pitch. Throw back to second. Just got his hand in there. Take a look at it. Just slapped the base in time. 8th pitch of the at-bat here. The payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4, they're loaded again. That'll bring up Dylan Fickes. Dylan chops that over towards third. Throw on the first. In time, they get out of the inning. But the Falcons do score once. Get on the board, it's 5-1 after 4.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Top of the 5th here from Hillsdale. 5-1 the score as Dylan Tanner takes ball 1. This is our 5th inning stretch inning, so we will stay here in between. The 1-0 hits him, and a leadoff base runner. Curveball didn't curve. So that will bring up Dan Steingass, as we will, I believe, get a pitching change. This is Aiden Hoffman. Hoffman, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 2 appearances, no record, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 of which are earned, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He also has hit 2 batters for a 1.90 ERA. So, let's see if anybody has had any comments here today. Mike Schieffer, beautiful field and beautiful day, watching from the beach in Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Thank you for watching. Also, Rico's uncle on YouTube, rooting on the Falcons. First pitch to Dan Steingass coming up. In there for a strike. Kasdorf is responsible for the runner on first. The 0-1, runner goes, throw down, bounces, and he's in there. Might have been gunned down had Jarvis been able to cleanly pick that. 1-1 count, runner on second. Bunt down, nobody is on first. And he beats it out. Second baseman was late getting over. And it's an infield single. That'll bring up Larison. (5-1) the score here in the 5th. Runners on the corners with nobody out. First pitch, low ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Backhands it, throws on the first for the out. Runner advances to second, but the runner on third holds. And there's one down. So it kind of works like a sacrifice there. A nice job by Hoffman to get the out. 2 runners in scoring position now for Mason Moyer, the 9-hitter. One attempt, sacrifice squeeze, and he's out. The runner needs to slide there, and that's what some people are saying. That's why he's talking to the umpire. We'll take a look once again at the replay here as he completely missed on the squeeze play. The runner advances to third, but it's a big second out. So, after the warning, it was ahead. Still need to slide in that case, but he got a warning from the umpire. Nice gesture there to from Joe Gilmore, too, apologizing to Coach Snow. It was a mistake. No harm, no foul. Nobody's hurt. We're back to action. Chopper. The 1-0 is foul. It's 1-1. So it went from 2 on, no out to a runner on third and 2 out, and another big opportunity for Hillsdale to put a 0 up here in the top of the 5th. Pitch in there for strike 2. Had a timeout there. The pitch inside, ball 2. So the count once again even at 2. 2's on the board, the pitch. Ground ball to third down the line, base hit. Moyer turning for second, he'll stop there. It's 6-1, they get the run back. So another 2-out RBI, the 8th hit of the game for Norwayne. Hoffman steps off, Moyer easily back. First pitch is a ball. Bo Poland, 2 for 3 today with an RBI. The 1-0. Popped into foul territory. Hoffman can't make the catch. It's 1-1. That ball just kept carrying further into foul territory. We'll keep it here after this half inning for the 5th inning stretch. Runner goes, throw is down the second, but on the other side of the base, it's another stolen base. That's ball 2 as well. Two balls and a strike to pitch. Fouled off, we're even at 2. Two's on the board once again. The 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. It's a fly ball to right, but right into the glove. 4 out, number 3. So let's keep it here as we welcome you inside the 5th inning stretch brought to you by 89 Homes. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors for Norwayne. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Falcons of Hillsdale. 0. No runs scored in the first inning. Norwayne broke through in the second after 2 outs. Dan Steinkass was hit by a pitch. Luke Larison reached on an error. Mason Moyer walked. And then Poland with an RBI single. Second runner was thrown out at home. That made it 1-0. They extended the lead in the third when Mike Steingass walked after a single and another error. The error scored Steingass to make it 2-0. They had more in business, but Hillsdale on a sacrifice bunt, a pop out and a strikeout got out of the inning unscathed after that. Norwayne then broke it open in the fourth with 3 runs with 2 out. Poland singled, Steingass singled, Doot doubled for 2 RBI, then Snyder with an RBI double made it 5-0. Hillsdale in the bottom of the fourth was able to get their first hit and first run. Jack Fickes led off with a single with 1 out. Owen Hoffman a single. Byron Bickle was hit by a pitch to load the bases. Gavin Kasdorf a sac fly to make it 5-1. And then you just saw in the top of the fifth, a hit by pitch single. Then after a pretty much a bunt, but they call it a ground out to the pitcher. Moved the runners to second and third. A failed sacrifice squeeze was the second out, but then Mason Moyer with an RBI double makes it your 6-1 score. Fifth inning stretch brought you once again by 89 Homes. Jesse Trevathan up to lead off the bottom of the fifth with a 2-1 count. The pitch low, it's 3-1. Brock Bauer on deck, lined into a double play in the third. High ball 4 to lead off runner for Hillsdale. Lady Falcons coming back on the Norwayne softball team right now. They trailed 6-3, but from what I've been hearing over there, they're scoring a couple more runs. We'll get an update of that after the fifth. Brings up Bauer. First pitch outside, ball 1. Five of 6 Norwayne runs have come with 2 out. Clutch hitting here today by the Bobcats. Throw over the first, safe. Nice crowd here today as well. Ball fouled off in the box. It's strike 2. Tomorrow, we will have coverage of the Mid-Ohio Spring Softball Classic. Ashland will take on Perry in the first game. The Hillsdale Lady Falcons will take on Upper Sandusky in the second. And then in the nightcap, we have Hilliard Bradley and Johnstown Monroe. Grounder into the hole. It's short. Throw to second. Gets him in time for the force. And there's one down. Take a look at the replay. Slow runner allowed that throw to be made. Although the slow developing play allowed Bauer to reach first. That brings up Jack Fickes. He singled up the middle last inning. We'll also have the 2 bracket championship games on Saturday afternoon. And if Hillsdale takes care of business in their first 2 games, they may face Carter Wachtel and Triway in that championship match. Curveball down the line, off the glove of the third baseman. It's a hit. Fickes reaches, and there's 2 on with 1 down. We'll wait for the official score. First look, that's an error on the third baseman. But nonetheless, back to action. A big rip into the gap. Base hit for Jarvis. Around third is Bauer. Fickes will be held at third, and the Falcons right back at you. Braylon Jarvis with the RBI single. You just hear it off the bat. That was a hard shot. And it'll bring up Owen Hoffman, the 3-hitter. He also singled back in the 4th. Fickes on third, Braylon Jarvis on first. First pitch in there for ball. The 1-0. Curveball in there for a strike. So once again, Falcons answer with a run. Can they get more here with only 1 down? The 1-1. Curveball fouled off the foot of Hoffman. It's 1-2. Bickle on deck. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th to load the bases. The 1-2. Curveball lined up the middle, base hit, and another run will score. Throw to seconds late. Fickes scores. It's 6-3. And still only 1 out. Jack Fickes just telling me we're coming. And once again, as I said earlier, Hillsdale likes scoring runs late in games. Coach Gilmore back out there talking to Steingas. I think Steingas, yep, we will have a pitching change. Because we did not have a commercial in between the top and the middle of the first, we will do that right now. So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, a pitching change for Norwayne. pitching change has been made. As there is the new pitcher. Braden Harklow. The batter, Byron Bickle. First pitch to him's fouled off. (6-3) the score. Runners on first and second with one down here, bottom 5. Hillsdale softball scored 6 in the bottom of the third. They lead 9-6 now. The 0-1 pitch. A little flare in the right, and it drops in for a base hit. Throw home, nobody's going to advance. It's going to be bases loaded with one down. Just a little soft swing by Bickle. Dropped in front of the right fielder. And Jordan Fickes just hit a home run to extend the lead to 11-6 Hillsdale on the other side. Gavin Kasdorf would like to do the same thing to give Hillsdale the lead here. The first pitch in there for a strike. Hillsdale, 2 runs so far in the inning on 3 hits and an error. The 0-1 fouled off. It's 0-2. Jarvis on third, Owen Hoffman on second, Byron Bickle on first for the Hillsdale Falcons. They trail 6-3. The 0-2. Fouled off, will stay alive. Cale Lewis, who walked back in the fourth, on deck. Another 0-2. Curveball. Third baseman is going to tag the base. It's going to be a double play, and that's going to end the inning. Tough position there for Hillsdale. But they do add 2 more on as we take a look at the replay. But they get 2 more. We head to the 6th. It's now 6-3.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Top of the 6th, Hillsdale's inched closer, 6-3. Norwayne looking to get some of those runs back. They have their 2, 3, 4 hitters due up here in the 6th. Travis Berardi alongside my camera woman, Madeline Zizzuto, from a beautiful day here at Hillsdale. First pitch line down the line and foul to Mike Steingass. Steingass was on the hook for all 3 of those runs. The 0-1 fouled off. It's 0-2. Hoffman back out for his second inning of work. Hillsdale looks to put a 0 up for the first time since the first inning. The 0-2. Low, ball 1. Almost got killed by a foul ball. But I'm all right. Should have brought the tent, Madeline. That would have helped. Actually, I won it. That bounced right between us. Nonetheless, swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 down. That'll bring up Lucas Dude. Has not been out yet today. 2 for 2, a walk, a single, a double, 2 RBI, and a stolen base. Chops that to second. Bobbled, throws the first. Got him barely. 2 down. Take a look at the replay. Umpire was looking right at it for the second out. Brings up Snyder. You good, Mal? Because it barely, there's literally about 2 feet between my leg and Madeline's leg running camera, and the ball bounced at about 85 miles an hour in between us. 2-0 the count. Line drive in the left and just in front of the left fielder. It's a single. And once again, Norwayne with some 2-out lightning. That'll bring up Logan Ditchler. Oh for 2 with a sacrifice. First pitch, low, ball 1. The 1-0 bounces in there for ball 2. The 2-0, low, ball 3. Hitters count here for Logan. The 3-0, strike 1. The 3-1, runner goes, foul ball, it's a full count. Three to the count, runner on first, 2 down here in the top of the 6th. The full count pitch. Ground ball to second on the first, and another 0 up on the board for Hillsdale, their first defensively since the top of the first. 6-3 the score remains. Falcons will have 6, 7, 8 due up when we come back.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Bottom of the 6th, Hillsdale down 3, 6 outs remaining in this one for them to come back. Lewis, Fickes, Trevathan due up. First pitch to Kale is a ball. Last 2 innings that Hillsdale actually scored as well, they had the leadoff runner on base. The 1-0. Fouled off, it's 1-1. Lewis grounded to third in the 2nd, walked in the 4th. The 1-1. Swung on that high fastball at strike 2. Dylan Fickes due up next. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Swung through that one away. That will bring up Dylan Fickes. So a lot of Fickeye on the fields here today and in the stands. Swings through that one, strike 1. Hello to Beverly Owens watching today. Rooting on the Falcons. It's taken for a ball. It's 1-1. Very excited on that Jarvis RBI single. The 1-1. High, ball 2. Supposed to get a little bit of rain overnight and in the morning, but after that, a little bit more chillier, but beautiful weekend weather coming up. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Trevathan, who walked in both of his at-bats, is on deck. The 3-1. High, ball 4. A 1-out base runner. As you see the blue skies with the, I like to call them Toy Story clouds, up in the air. Trevathan. First pitch to him is high, ball one. Bauer on deck, Jack Fickes in the top of the order in the hole. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. In there for strike two. One ball, two strikes to the Hillsdale 8-hitter. Curveball, strike three, got him looking. Two down. That'll bring up Brock Bauer. First pitch fouled off. No balls and one strike. The pitch. Inside and high. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. It's 1-2. Top of the order on deck. Fickes would love a chance here with runners on. The 1-2. Flared in the left. Left fielder back, and it's over his reach, but foul. Just a long foul from our angle. We couldn't get that corner. But the count stays at 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch upcoming. Two down here in the bottom of the sixth. The pitch. Fly ball on the right. That's going to drop foul. Bauer stays alive again. Fought it off. Another 1-2 coming from Harklow. He's set and ready. The pitch. Curveball. Flared down the left field line. And again, just foul. Let's see if that one, again, it's down that line. I don't know if we can get a view of what it was. So again, for the third time, Bauer just foul. Twice down the left field line and once down the right field line. Another 1-2 upcoming. The pitch. Chop down to third. Makes the play. Long throw to first. Beat it out. It's a base hit. Bauer with the long chopper just beats the throw out, and it's first and second for Jack Fickes. Fickes, our player spotlight, does have 6 extra base hits. 2 of them home runs against Smithville with the jet stream. He knocked one deep over the center field fence. First pitch to him, swings through that one, and he is swinging for the fences for strike one. Golden opportunity here with 2 outs for Hillsdale. They'd like to at least get 1 or 2 here. The pitch. Curveball swung on and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Harklow ready with the 0-2. The pitch. Chopped. A short chopper. Third baseman on the first. He beat it. Throw gets away. 1 run will score. Second runner is rounding third. The throw home is late. Hillsdale's cut it to 1. The throw was wide. Fickes might have been safe anyway. 1 run scores. The second run as well. And it's 6-5. So score that, a hit and an error. And now Braylon Jarvis up with the tying run on second. A base hit into the outfield will tie this game up. Take a look once again at the play. Great job by Madeline to recognize the throwaway and get both runners. Hillsdale has scored 4 unanswered. First pitch to Jarvis, and he swings through that one for strike 1. The 0-1 to Braylon. Pops that up. Is it in no man's land? Right fielder under it. Makes the catch. But the Falcons get right back into this. They score 2 more. And they've cut the deficit to 6-5.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
We head to the 7th, 6-5 the score. On the Simonson Construction Services scoreboard, Hillsdale has scored 4 unanswered in the 5th and 6th innings to cut this to 1. 6-7-8 due up for Norwayne as Dylan Tanner takes strike 1. Hoffman's 0-1. Fouled off, he's ahead 0-2. 5 of 6 of Norwayne's runs have come with 2 outs. The 0-2. Fouled off again. Tanner reached in his last at bat in the 5th when he was hit by a pitch. Another 0-2. Curveball, strike 3, 1 down. Pinch hitter here, Trey Ballas. We'll get a pinch hitting appearance. Steincast will re-enter, though, in the bottom of the 7th. 6-5 the score. Umpire has the change. Doughton leading Chippewa now, 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th. That game at Doughton. First pitch in for a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one just low. It's 2-1. Waynedale and Mount Vernon still tied at 1. That swung on a miss for strike 2. Count is even at 2. Actually, corrections, 8-1 now, Mount Vernon in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch low. And the count is full. The pitch fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And I believe we're out of baseballs. There we go. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, top 7. Norwayne holding on to a 6-5 lead. The 3-2. High, hits him in the head. Glazed off the helmet. It's a hit by pitch and a 1-out base runner. Curveball just glanced off the side of the helmet. He's all right. We'll have a pinch runner, Cale Maurer. So Ballas' day is done after 1 plate appearance. Harklow now getting his first appearance. As Hoffman steps off the mound. Other scores from around the area. So that's ball 1. Northmore leads Danville 5-1. Centerburg leads Cardington 3-2. Baseball action. That's strike number 1. It's 1-1. Galleon trailing Highland in softball action 5-4. And across the way, Hillsdale leading 14-6 There's a fly ball to left. Left fielder right. Actually, the center fielder, Jack Fickes, calls him off for out number 2. Hoffman would love to get Moyer out here to leave the top of the order on the bench heading into the bottom of the 7th. One in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th for Norwayne. 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 2 in the 6th for Hillsdale. Moyer 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI, as well as a stolen base, takes ball 1. The 1-0 to Moyer. In there for strike 1. Stay tuned after the game for the 89 Homes postgame and the Fickes Furniture MVP. Ground ball the 2nd. Flip on to the shortstop. Ends the top of the 7th. Hillsdale needs a run to keep this one alive. Bottom of the 7th, rally time for Hillsdale. Hoffman, Bickle, Kasdorf due up against Braden Harklau. Falcons need 1 to extend this one, 2 to walk off. 6-5 the score. Hoffman 2 for 3 here. Flew out to deep center in the 1st, singles in the 4th and 5th. They'd love to get another one here. First pitch to Owen. Inside, ball 1. The softball team on Saturday with 2 come-from-behind walk-off victories. Scored 4 in the 6th against Keystone to win 7-6, and then scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th and a Mollygoon walk-off in the bottom of the 8th to knock off defending D2 state champs Talmadge. Baseball team looking to follow in their footsteps. 1-1 count to Hoffman. The pitch. Curveball pops it up. Shortstop, second baseman makes the catch, 1 down. One down for Byron Bickle. Flew out to left in the 2nd, was hit by a pitch in the 4th, singled in the 5th. First pitch is high, ball 1. The 1-0. Almost hit him, ball 2. Kasdorf 0 for 2, had a sac fly in the 4th inning. He's on deck and grounded into that tough double play to 3rd to end the 5th. The 2-0 in there, strike 1. The 2-1 pitch. In there, strike two. Evens the count. Norwayne looking for the 2-game sweep of Hillsdale. The 2-2, little flare off the hands. It's going to bounce and go foul. Smart play by Norwayne because that was the only play they had. Just the English on it. If it would have stayed fair, it would have been an infield single for Bickle. Instead, it takes a right turn at Albuquerque and goes foul. The 2-2. Curveball lined to left, but right to the left fielder, 2 down. That'll bring up Kasdorf. He started this game. If Hillsdale were unable to get this run, this would be the 3rd consecutive 1-run loss for the Falcons. Pitch. Inside ball 1. Was able to hold his swing. .65 Norwayne on a Simonson Construction Services scoreboard. The pitch in for strike 1. The 1-1. Hits him. Tying run on with 2 down. That'll bring up Cale Lewis. He walked in the 4th, struck out swinging to start the 6th. Tying run at first, 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Cale. Swings through that one for strike 1. The 0-1. Pop to left fielder up, and that'll do it. Norwayne completes the 2-game sweep of the Falcons. They win at 6-5. We'll take a break. Be back with our Fickes Furniture MVP after the break. I'm Travis Big League Berardi, and you're watching baseball action exclusively on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. with free delivery setup and removal. Make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Back here inside the 89 Homes postgame shows, we await our MVP. 6-5. Bobcats hold off another late surge by Hillsdale. All three of the losses for Hillsdale are one-run games, but two of the three Hillsdale put the runs on in the late innings and just couldn't get that tying run home. As we take a look at the final numbers, 6-9-2 for Norwayne, 5-7-2 for Hillsdale. Bobcats stay undefeated in the WCAL, atop the rankings with Waynedale. Move to 7-2 overall. Hillsdale drops to 7-4, and like I said, the last three games, one-run losses after the 10-0 loss to Clear Fork earlier in the season. 5-2 in the WCAL. They're still alive, but they're going to have to win both games against Waynedale, who they are going to be playing next week. We'll have those games for you live and free on the OH Report. As for Norwayne, in 2 days' time, Saturday, they head down to Buckeye Valley for non-conference action. So Norwayne will be rooting for Hillsdale next week because a Waynedale loss puts Norwayne alone in first place. Hello, Bev Owens, once again. Thank you for watching, and thank everybody for watching here today, live and free. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, our MVP interview will be Lucas Dute from the Bobcats. We'll talk to him after this, watching high school baseball live and free, right here on the OH Report.
She got that.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi, and you're watching baseball action exclusively on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Time now for our Fickes Furniture player of the game. It is Norwayne's Lucas Dute, who went 2 for 3, had a double, 2 RBI, and a stolen base. He pretty much did it all as Hillsdale is knocked off by Norwayne here today, 6-5. Lucas, first of all, congratulations. What was your approach at the plate? Because you were knocking the cover off the ball.
I've been struggling recently, so it was basically hit ball hard. Do my job, hit ball hard, get guys in.
How important was it for you guys to jump out early? I mean, you had a 5-0 lead before Hillsdale really could get through their lineup the first time. Just how important was it, the starting pitching, defense, to go 1, 2, 3 through the first 3 innings, and then for you guys to strike first?
Huge. It's very huge. All those guys can play baseball. I have so much respect. Hard outs 1 through 9. I mean, our pitchers really put a lot of work in this year. I mean, definitely getting better and better each day. So, I mean, as soon as we get 1, 2, 3 on a team like this, it's like, all right, we got this. It's time to roll.
You guys, Hillsdale, Waynedale, Dalton, normally at the top of the conference, that's where you guys are at. You knocked them off. You 3 were tied atop the standings with no losses. You knocked them off for 2 losses. You're now tied with Waynedale. How big were these 2 wins in 8 innings, a walk-off 2 nights ago, and then this one down here?
It's huge. It's always huge. They always play us tough. Never an easy game against these guys, especially with Waynedale. I mean, state championship 2 years in a row. I mean, every year it's harder and harder, and I respect it, but it's just huge. It's definitely huge. It's awesome.
And with that, you're still atop the Wayne County Athletic League. Probably one of your goals this year is to win the conference, but what are some other goals for you guys this year with the team that you have?
Our district, win our district. I mean, we have our Creston district, so it's us, Waynedale, Triway. It's the teams I want to play and make it fun. Just keep on winning.
And the district's at home.
Yeah, so it's at home. Cool. Home field advantage, baby.
All right. Lastly, as always, here, if you would like to look into the camera and give anybody a shout out, go for it, my friend.
Shout out my boys over there. I don't know if you can see them, but it's the pitching crew. They definitely won us this game. And Ashton, he's my mentor. He does really good. AKA Eric Cartman. And shout out my mom and my girlfriend.
Here, I'll show you there's the boys right there.
Those are the guys.
Those are the guys right
there.
Those
are some real bad dudes.
There they are, the MVPs for the day. But thank you very much, Lucas.
Thank you.
Best of luck the rest of the way. We'll take a break and finish things up after this. All right, back here to wrap things up from Hillsdale. Norwayne, 6-5 winners over the Falcons here today. We'll show you the final numbers one more time. 6-9-2 for Norwayne, 5-7-2 for Hillsdale. Norwayne 7-2 overall, 6-0 in the WCAL, tied with Waynedale. Falcons 7-4, 5-2. They are still in it though. They still take on Waynedale, and with a little help, right back in this. But that will finish things up here from Jeromesville on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible today. Madeline Zazzuto, as always, wonderful job with the camera work. Also want to thank all of our sponsors here today. Simonson Construction Services, our scoreboard sponsor, celebrating 50 years in service. Fickes Furniture, our MVP sponsor, over 100 years of service for them. 89 Homes and Building Improvements, our pregame, fifth inning stretch and postgame sponsor. Home and Kitchen Supply, our instant replay sponsor as well. And our commercial sponsors, Fickes Furniture, as well as Simonson Construction Services. I want to thank Jody Long and the athletic department here at Hillsdale for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSA for allowing us to stream these games to you live and free. Norwayne holds off Hillsdale 6-5 for the two-game sweep. For Madeline Zazzuto, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long until tomorrow when we got 3 games from the Mid-Ohio Spring Softball Classic. But for now, good night all.